welcome back to my channel. It's Sierra. So today I kind of wanted to talk to you about like some of our life plans and goals, as well as talking about having a baby. We are not trying yet, to clear that up. We are both students as well as working. I have fall and spring and I will be done with my bachelor's degree. So excited about that. He has a little bit longer than me because he changed his path. He wanted to do science instead because it's a lot more open-ended and much more in demand and much more something that he loves versus just getting a degree in administration of justice. So he has an associate's and he's working towards his bachelor's in chemistry or biology. I should know that. But in the sciences, I know that. So yeah, he'll be a little bit longer than me, but I'm so excited to be almost there, the finish line. I can see it. I can't wait. So that aside, we'll probably be trying sometime next year. Not a for sure, but likely. So I wanted to kind of share my journey with you guys. I don't know if we're going to have any fertility struggles. I have not had any miscarriages or anything like that before. I'm so sorry for anybody that has. I just can't imagine what you must go through. I am not on birth control, nor I've only been on birth control one time when I was really young because this is so TMI. But I had a really bad period issue. I was like 12 years old and I just bled for 2 weeks straight, just bled through everything. As soon as I would change like my dressing down there, it would just bleed through. So I went to the OBGYN and they put me on birth control to help regulate it and everything like that. And since then I've been fine. I only took it for like 2 months and then everything's been fine. The only thing that I've noticed now that I'm getting older is that my cycle used to be like 32 days in between, but now, like since I got into like 21 and now I'm 23, it started shortening and shortening, and now it's like 27 days exactly. I don't know if that's because my body's changing and like kind of like, okay, I'm getting ready, like, I don't know. But I wanted to share that with you. I don't know how anybody else's cycle is or how that works, but yeah, and I do use like period trackers. My favorite one is called, I've been using this since middle school, called P-Tracker Lite. It's the free one, but it's super easy. It has a little flower. This one over here. So that's what that looks like. I also did download like an ovulation app, but I haven't really used it that much. It's this Ovia one. So I'm not too comfortable with it, and I don't know if I'm going to keep it, but I've just been kind of messing with that thing. Other than that, I've just been trying to get my body like pre-baby ready so that I can be in the best shape while I'm pregnant, before, and then after get back into shape, you know, because your body definitely has muscle memory. So I've just really been working on my fitness and eating. Of course, we've always eaten pretty healthy. I cook most of our meals. We only go out once a week. And we eat very little processed food. I pretty much try to make everything from home. Of course, when the semester's in, we do eat a few like frozen things just because we're just so busy and sometimes there isn't time to make everything. But I do my best to make sure we're eating everything homemade. Other than that, working out, my husband does really good. Of course, his body and everything is important too, but not as important as mine in the whole process of making a child. So he does eat really well. The only thing is when the semester's in is he does kind of have a lot of coffee just with everything that's going on. He works nights and he works a lot of hours, plus he does part-time schooling. For me, I try to limit myself to like 2 cups of coffee, 2 to 3 cups of coffee a week, but sometimes when the semester is going on, I do drink a little more. I've been trying to switch over to tea instead, but yeah. Soy, we have little to no soy in our diet. I love soy milk so much. I'm lactose intolerant, and then my husband has recently like developed a milk allergy. So we've been just drinking almond milk. Before, I would just buy him cow's milk, and then I would occasionally get myself like an almond milk or something. But I try to avoid soy because too much soy is just, you can look it up and figure it out for yourself, but it's just not good for the female system or the male system to have that much soy. So I try to avoid soy. As much as I love tofu and I love soy milk, I just can't have it that much. I only allow myself to have soy milk when I go to Starbucks. They do have almond milk and coconut milk, but it's just not as good with the soy chai tea latte. It just isn't. So, and then I try to work out at least 5 nights a week. And I try to gain like a lot of muscle in my legs and everything, just because that's my preference. I don't want like major abs or anything, but I do work out my abs just because it should be done. I'm not a big runner. I do jog, but I really like going on long walks or fast walk. But I have been jogging. I don't do it every day. I should. But since my wisdom teeth surgery, it's kind of slowed me down a little bit because I had to gradually build back up again. So jogging is just not something I got back into yet, but I will be there. Other than that, I'm trying to eat more. Like, I'm not a fruit person. I just never have been. I really only like apples as far as fruits go. I do like some berries, but they're pretty expensive, and I just like veggies more. So I try to, like, I don't know, have a little bit of fruit more than I would normally have, but right now it's not a big deal because I'm not pregnant. So I just try to get myself used to it for when I finally do get pregnant. Like I said, we'll probably be trying some point next year. The other thing that I wanted to jumpstart my body on is taking prenatals, because that's super important. So I actually don't have prenatals yet. I just have the hair, skin, and nails from Nature's Bounty. But this is almost gone, so once this is gone, I will be buying prenatals. There's like a really good deal on Amazon for like 240 of them, and it's a 1-a-day one. I can link them down below. Those are the ones I'm planning on buying. It is like $60 something, but it's so much of them that it's way cheaper than any other brand, and it's a really good brand. So I'll link that down below. So yeah, my husband stays in pretty good shape and everything like that. So he's doing his part, so I'm doing mine. I'm definitely 100% planning on breastfeeding for a long time. It's been like a lifelong dream of mine. Like literally, I dream at night about breastfeeding. I know, I'm crazy. And that sounds so crazy, but that has just always been my dream. I always loved babies since I was little. Like I had little cousins and stuff, and I would just like take care of them and like hold them even though I was little. So I just loved babies for a long time. I'm going to do my best to do everything natural, like with no epidural or anything like that. We'll see. We haven't decided if we're going to do hospital or birthing center yet. There's a really great birthing center that's like 35 to 40 minutes from here. I need to get in contact with them and kind of see what the deal is with insurance or payments and how that works. So I'm really leaning towards a birthing center. I have the midwife that runs that birthing center on my social media, and I adore her. I just love everything she says. I totally agree with it. So we might go that route. So we'll see. I'll keep you updated, you know, eventually when we get there on what we're going to do either way. But yeah, other than that, we do have a few like definite plans. We are definitely going to be using Honest diapers. I'm not sure about wipes. I did make my own wipes, practicing for that. I'll leave that down below if you want to check out that video. So I may make my own wipes and use Honest diapers, or use Honest diapers and wipes. It's just because with the bundle, they don't send enough wipes, in my opinion. So, yeah. So that's something we're working on. We have, honestly, most of the things we need. We could literally bring a baby home right now, and we have pretty much everything. There's literally less than 10 items on a list that we need. We just buy things when we find them. It's just, like, when we find them for a really good price, it's like, why not buy them? Because we don't really want to expect people to buy us things for a baby shower. Not that there's anything wrong with it. We just don't like having to rely on it. So literally the closet here, we have a Conex box at my parents' house that has lots of baby stuff, and we've also taken hand-me-downs. So most of my family, actually everybody in my family, has their kids and they're not having any more. So we are the last ones in my family to have kids, and so pretty much people have given us hand-me-downs, like clothes and everything, which I do not mind. I'm not above that. Like, they grow out of them so fast, and who cares, like, if it's an older piece of clothing. As long as it's cute and you like it, it doesn't matter. And even Goodwill, when we find things at Goodwill, we'll buy them, like a clothes item that says something that we're in love with, or we'll just buy it because it's cheaper than the retail items, and why not? So yeah, I could literally give you a picture of our closet here. It is packed with baby things, and like I said, our home Conex box where my parents live also has tons of baby things in it. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys and give you kind of an insight to where we are right now, and kind of share this journey with you, because we don't know if we're going to have fertility struggles. We don't know what's to come. So I wanted to share it with you guys just so you can get tips on, you know, when you're ready, or what you should do before you have a baby or anything like that. Just want to share our journey with you, because we don't know. It could be a bumpy road, or it could be a super straight road, straight to pregnancy, straight to birth. You know, you never know what's going to happen. So I just want to share that with you guys. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please do so you don't miss me. And thanks for watching. Bye.